That is obviously a bonus.
That is obviously a bonus.
Say unto others that you would have them say unto you.
Say unto others that you would have them say unto you.
Only way louder.
Only way louder.
Yesterday, one of the speakers at the labor rally said we found each other.
Said we found each other.
That sentiment captures the beauty of the space that has been created.
That sentiment captures the beauty
of the space that has been created here.
A wide open space.
A wide open space.
As well as an idea too big for any space.
As well as an idea too big for any space.
A place for all the people who want a better world to find each other.
To find each other.
And we are so grateful.
And we are so grateful.
If there's one thing I know,
If there's one thing I know,
it's that the 1%
it's that the 1%
loves a crisis.
loves a crisis.
Because it is during a crisis.
Because it's during a crisis.
With the panic and fear.
With the panic and fear.
That they are able to push through their wish list.
That they are able to push through their wish list.
Of pro-corporate policies that they can't push through otherwise.
Of pro-corporate policies that they can't push through otherwise.
So they privatize education.
So they privatize education.
And they go after Social Security.
And they go after Social Security.
And they slash meager public services.
And they slash meager public services.
Serving the most vulnerable among us.
Serving the most vulnerable among us.
And they say, sorry, we have no choice. It's a crisis.
And they say, sorry, we have no choice. It's a crisis.
Amidst the global economic crisis.
Amidst the global economic crisis.
This is happening everywhere in the world.
This is happening everywhere in the world.
The 1% is trying to stick the rest of us with the bill.
The 1% is trying to stick the rest of us with the bill.
For their crisis.
For their crisis.
Fortunately, there is one thing that can stop this tactic.
Fortunately, there is one thing that can stop this tactic.
And it is a very big thing.
And it is a very big thing.
The 99%.
The 99%.
Seattle in 1999.
That came to world attention in Seattle in 1999.
I'm proud to have been part of what we call the movement of movements.
What we call the movement of movements.
There are parallels, but there are differences too. But summits are transient. They only last a week. That made us transient too. We'd appear and then disappear. And in the frenzy of patriotism and militarism, that followed the 9/11 attacks. It was easy. To sweep us away completely. Occupy Wall Street, on the other hand, has chosen a fixed place. With no end date. This is very wise. Only when you stay put can you put down roots. So that when the storm comes, we don't get washed away.